Hey everyone, Griffin and Rayne back again. It's been a while, but hey, we're poor people. We can't afford to go to every movie. But we went and watched one tonight that I don't think many people will watch or go to theater watch apparently. Machete Kills. And first off, just want to say that we were the only people in the theater until the very end of the previews, when one person, a second person, a third person came in. So it was a group of three guys that were friends. So it's just us and one other group. So this movie I thought would be a lot more popular than that, but apparently it's not. First initial thoughts. We'll go into spoilers. You know what happened in this, so you should know it by now if you watch these.
I honestly thought going in, I thought this is going to be a mistake, because just going from the commercials and stuff, it really didn't seem like something I'd be too terribly interested in. So I was very pleasantly surprised. It was actually a very enjoyable movie.
Having seen the first one, I watched it here and there. She has it. This is the second one going in, so some things had to be explained, just maybe one or two things.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
But my thing is this: if you watch Machete 1, you'll love this, but this was so much more aware of itself and just out there. I freaking had a great time. I mean, if you go in wanting to watch a stupid action grindhouse Robert Rodriguez Tarantino type movie, you will love this movie.
If you're going in trying to watch a serious movie, a action film,
a serious action or a serious comedy, you're so off.
Yeah, this is not it. If you're going in for something that knows it's bad, that's the movie. That is definitely
Which, I mean, that's what everybody said. You know, everything I've seen on the internet, it's like, if you go in knowing this is going to be a B movie, you're going to love it. And that's what we did. Going in, she didn't know what to expect. I told her, just expect something stupid, but I'm telling you, you're going to love it.
It was so bad. It was just so bad. It was so good.
It was so bad. It was so good. I couldn't have said it better myself. So the premise is this. If you've never seen the first movie, let me just take you through a little bit. Machete in the first one, it basically just appears. His partner dies and he kills a bunch of people and ends up, I can't remember if he was avenging his wife or what was going on. I can't remember exactly now because it's been so long. But he ends up with Jessica Alba in the end as his partner, pretty much. Girlfriend, partner, whatever. And in this one, she makes a reoccurrence at the very beginning. The first thing it shows, though, is a preview for Machete in space. I mean, like Darth Vader. I mean, he's got a machete that's a lightsaber. It shows Lady Gaga. It shows Alexa Vega from who's been in these movies, also the Spy Kids movies, and Repo the Genetic Opera, if you've seen that movie, which I recommend if you haven't, if you like Rocky Horror type stuff. It shows basically like a opening preview for the next movie, but
it played it off as if it was just a funny little graphic to watch before the movie.
Yeah, like this is just a grindhouse thing. I mean, it's just we're just making a preview like they did in a lot of other things. Like, this will never happen, so we'll just make a preview. Mm-hmm. But as you go through the movie, I'll explain it later. It goes into the movie. Machete appears. These army guys.
Oh yes, the army guys
are selling weapons to the Mexican cartel. Obviously, it's placed in Mexico and part of America, and these two ninjas appear out of nowhere, and it's the saddest looking ninja suits I've ever seen.
Oh, it's
It's Machete and Jessica Alba. I can't remember her character's name.
From first one, it's the same.
But I mean, plays off like he really did love her. But they appear as ninjas
Machete loves everyone.
And stops the Machete loves talking in first person or third person.
Third person.
Machete always wins.
There's only one Machete.
Not anymore.
True.
But But sorry, folks. It was just such a fun time. This movie is one of those that you will enjoy if you go. Dumb and Dumber. If you love Dumb and Dumber for just how stupid and nonsensical it was,
Yeah, but
you
this
will
was
love
better.
this. This was better action and everything.
better.
I mean, it had great stuff that just kind of caught you off guard. And things that were, if you've seen the preview, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it has a lot of cameos. Like I was saying, Jessica Alba's there. They're trying to stop them, and the Mexican cartel ends up shooting all the army guys, and they stop before shooting Machete. I gotta say it right, Machete, and his girlfriend, she ends up getting killed right off the bat. I mean, it's 5 seconds in the movie, so
By a luchador of all things.
Huh?
By a luchador.
Yeah, they get attacked by spawn ninjas. The ninjas had like spawn mask on or something.
It was so bad.
And the main one has a luchador mask with a V on it, which will explain later in the movie. But he ends up killing her, and Machete gets taken by the local cops and all that. While getting hung, about to die, he gets a call from
the president.
The president, aka Carlos Estevez. Which is Charlie Sheen, but they say that too. It's like Carlos Estevez is what it says in the previews. It doesn't say Charlie Sheen. And I told her, I was like, we need to look at this Carlos Estevez. I bet he's done a lot of good
What do
movies.
you think? His brother is acting under the name Emilio Estevez, which is their mother's maiden name. So
yeah, no, actually, it's their name. Martin Sheen was Martin Estevez.
I wasn't aware.
Not Martin. It was Marco Estevez or something like that. But his name is Estevez. Emilio kept the real last name. Charlie Sheen went by Charlie Sheen. Carlos Estevez went by Charlie Sheen because he just kept his dad's acting name. See, back in the 60s. What? You don't care.
Anyway.
But
Moving on.
Machete was just action-packed. I mean, he would, of course, take his machete and chop heads off. Heads would roll, and you'd see mannequin heads, obvious mannequin heads.
Very obvious.
The blood was obvious. When he was chopping a part off, the blood and the killings were great.
I love it when he chops that one guy down the middle, and it pauses for just a second, and then all of a sudden it explodes. It's like, wow. Okay, did the body just decide to combust?
Let me just put this is one scene. They're next to a helicopter. He stabs into this guy, pulls out his intestine. It throws it up. It attaches to the propeller. The propeller, and fucking cuts the guy and pulls his guts and everything out. Ends up pulling him into it and cuts him all to shit.
Yeah, it's just so fake. I mean, I like when he pulls that one guy into the helicopter that's up in the air and it explodes.
Yeah, I mean, he falls to his death. Should be dead through everything.
Most of the movie.
But he doesn't. And the movie is actually, it has a story. But it has a story, and you don't expect that in this movie. And there's exposition scenes where you're like, it lets you breathe. There's action and exposition scenes. So, I mean, it's a good movie because it's decently paced. But
the action scenes are so
you'll forget about the exposition 5 minutes later. Because boom, plat, splat, clap.
And I love it when he actually rides the rotor and
rides the fucking
the helicopter blades and being slung around.
He gets given a fucking James Bond, I guess. He gets given a certain grappling hook that just shoots out of a like a lightsaber looking handle, and it wraps around the helicopter thing, and it pulls him like this. And while that, he sticks his machete out and chops the heads off a bunch of the soldiers, killers, and stuff.
Oh, he even and he rides a rocket at one point.
That's what I thought you was talking about. He rides a rocket. I mean, and there's like 17 different kinds of machetes in this movie. He gets different kinds, new futuristic kinds. Let me go back. The movie's basically this. A villain in Mexico has a bomb. He's got it set to America, be bombed in Washington. So the president sends Machete to save the United States. Machete at this point, he promises him
citizenship
and something else.
Pardons him for any past crimes.
Pardon, yeah. So he's clear. He can do whatever he wants.
Slate.
And so Machete does it reluctantly, but he just he goes and gets the guy.
Hardwired.
Yeah, it's he goes and gets the guy, and the guy ends up. If you've seen in some other movies, he has it hardwired to his heart. If his heart stops, I've seen this about 5 other movies, I swear, has it attached to his heart. If he dies, the bomb shoots to freaking Washington, so he can't kill him. So he's got to get from Mexico back to America, and all kinds of shit ensues.
And the villain has multiple personality syndrome.
Yep, he ends up being a good guy, not a good guy, but like he sees a secret agent.
He's a revolutionary. He's a secret agent, and he is a tyrant, all wrapped up in one crazy little bundle.
And don't get used to nobody in this movie. Don't get used to nobody. Maybe 3 people through the whole movie that you expect to live.
Yeah.
At some point, they all die. Everybody fucking
and the chameleon.
dies.
The chameleon.
That's what I was about to mention.
Is awesome.
There's a side character they've got in this one. There's a bad guy, and I'll get to him later. But there's a chameleon, and it's 4 different people in the previews. I ain't gonna say who, but it's the same voice throughout them all, and each character is just great. It's a chameleon. He doesn't use his own face, so he uses different faces. Do you find out if his face is what his real face looks like? I'm not telling you.
I don't know.
I'm not telling you. And you get to go watch the movie. I'm going to spoil that for you. But the fun awesome. Those characters had, those 4 people had with that character was amazing. They all 4 brought their own little touch to it.
But it fit together very, very well.
Fit together very well, extremely well.
Especially stepping out of that truck and looking one way and talking a totally different way.
Well, one of them was Lady Gaga did okay in this movie. She played one of the chameleons, and Gaga, she freaking gets into the skimpy little outfit and flow with the thing, and it looks like a music video. Her little sash thing is flowing, and she's like, oh,
and when she's squishing her boobs into that suit.
And yeah, like it's like a suit. It's a Lady Gaga suit, and the guy like.
And you can hear it.
I don't know if it's a guy. It might be a girl. I'm not telling you.
Somebody.
But it's different 4 different characters, but it's like squishes around. You hear it like it's not a real look. It looks like a real person, but it's got squishy weird sound.
It's so horrible.
But you can tell those people had fun with the characters.
Oh god, and the beauty pageancy agent, whatever. She was with some kind of society.
Her name, but I forgot it now.
But
she's working for the president.
Yeah,
but she's also working for the bad guy. Which the bad guy at this is Mel Gibson, and they say in the previews, his name's Vox. Was it Vox? Vox, and he is. I guess for the sport star, or I may have already started. He's the villain, but he's also working with the girl who's working with the president. So she's pretty much playing both sides.
Both sides of the fence.
She's here in President Vox, but she's really with Vox. I mean, they played off where but Vox is basically a guy who wants to bomb the world, to kill it, and end up living in space, which is the first preview you see of Machete in space. But he goes up there and does like a preliminary run and ends up being able to see in the future.
Glimpses into the future.
They come to him like he knows when this happens, that happens. This happens, that happens. And the only thing that he can't predict is Machete.
Machete.
So he wants him to join him, and then it goes from there where the bombs are going to be set off. Like the guy's heart is controlling the bombs. Well, Vox pretty much has him killed and takes his heart. It's just his heart in a jar. Still has the bomb thing attached to it. It's his heart in a jar pumping away. Guy's dead. Got his head chopped off.
Oh, he's dead. So poorly animated, but it's great just because you know it's. Come on! It doesn't even look like a real heart. But here it is, just kind of thumping away,
holding the world at bay. But Vox is also hilarious. Mel Gibson, I know he had to have fun with this role.
Oh yeah.
He ends up. trying to get Machete to join him, and he has, Star Wars fans will get this, he has a land speeder, which is what Luke and Obi-Wan was driving in Tatooine in the beginning of the fourth movie, whatever you want to call it, A New Hope. And he drives it, and he ends up taking it, Machete ends up taking it, and it's just like, he goes, yeah, I got a thing for Star Wars, so. And they plays throughout the movie. It plays throughout the movie.
Little things here and there that
Vox
are like
has weaponry and stuff that is futuristic. He comes up with all these things. He's got the land speeder. It's on wheels. You can see it's on wheels, but it looks exactly like the land speeder.
But in that one scene, it doesn't even show it being on wheels. It really does look like it's kind of floating. Levitating. And the thing is it looks like they're levitating against a blue screen. Well, you can see clearly that they're not really in the area that they're supposedly
there's a lot of blue screen.
But I mean, that's what's one thing that was so great is you can tell by looking at it. It's obviously a movie.
Well, and also the bad guy, huge spoiler here. Stop it if you don't want to hear it. He wins. Vox gets away and flies to the space like the beginning.
And the cops are like, hang on.
He ends up getting burnt and puts on this mask, like Darth Vader mask.
Man in the silver mask.
And so it's a silver mask. What was it? There was another Star Wars thing in it right there with the mask or something.
No, the carbon.
Oh,
carbon freezing.
Michelle Rodriguez is in this, and she ends up losing her second eye. She's she's one eye, but now she's lose both of them, and she ends up getting cryo freeze, or Han Solo cryo freeze, to get taken up to the new space station. It's just little things like that, like, whoa, it's carbon freezing.
Yeah. Oh God, I did that in the theater.
We squeezed throughout the theater. I mean, there was, like I said, the other people were about 3 rows in front of us, and we were there, and that was it. And they probably were like, "These people are insane." I mean,
we kind of are.
They took a crown and stabbed a girl in the tit. They pussy punched one girl. Michelle Rodriguez pussy punched. I can't think of her name. The chick.
Michelle Rodriguez.
No, the other girl. Ends up punching her in the.
I can't remember.
Michelle Rodriguez ends up punching her in the cooch. I mean, there's all kinds of little jokes. But let's see. Antonio Banderas is in this movie. Charlie Sheen, Carlos Estevez, Machete, of course. Which in this movie he's great. Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo is It's funny this too, because he's Machete, but everybody they put him against, every one of the bad guys that like walk him into rooms, are 6'1" or something, and he's short as hell. He's a killer, and he can kill people, but he's short as hell compared to everybody in this movie. They make him that too. But he was in it. Mel Gibson. God, there's so many people. Lady Gaga.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
God, I forget.
Jessica Alba, briefly.
But I mean, the cameos are great. The movie all around is just, it's a fun time. And whether you go watch the theater or not, you need to watch it. I really enjoyed it there. I don't think I would have quite enjoyed it.
Serious.
Yeah, I don't think I would have quite enjoyed it on video as I did in theater.
No. There was something about seeing it on the big screen that really added to it. It's just being able to sit there knowing you were watching a bad movie.
Epically bad movie. I mean, not that it's bad though. I mean, it's actually, it keeps your attention. It's enjoyable. It is bad to the point of loving it. I will on this on DVD. I will buy the first one again, or buy the first one in general, and buy this one. I hope they do a double pack. If they do, I will buy that.
Some bad movies are great because they're so bad. They're supposed to be that way.
Lady Hawk.
Oh, you're just
I hated Lady Hawk. She loves it, so there you go.
Yeah,
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't all that. But all in all, okay. Final thoughts.
He secretly loved it.
Final thoughts.
I think it's a great movie. It's great for being so bad. You really need to see it in the theaters. Seeing it in the theaters just really enhances the whole experience.
And I have to agree. I mean, It's a bad movie done right. It is so great. If you like that kind
better
of,
than Hot Shots.
if you like Grindhouse, Hot Shot, not a parody. It's not really a parody, but if you love those, if you love just
In a way it is,
cheesy
though.
action comedy, just in your face movie that just makes you laugh and go throughout it, you're gonna love this. So I recommend it in theaters. Video will be just as good if you got one of those big TVs, but in general, this was a great movie, and this is worth going to theater for. We'll be back in a minute with trailers. Well, to be honest with you, we was gonna do trailers here, but other than the one with Christian Bale and Brad Pitt in it, I can't remember the name. What was Brad Pitt? What was it called? It's something else. There might have been Brad Pitt was in it.
No, it wasn't. It was Woody Harrelson.
Oh, okay.
Christian
Woody
Bale.
Harrelson, Christian Bale, and it's a fighting movie. Casey Affleck.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. We remember that one because it looked quite enjoyable, and I can't wait for it to come
Right.
out. That actually, I thought she liked. We'll probably end up doing one of these of that. But to be honest with you, the movie was so. We had like 9 trailers. I mean, I kid you not. We came in during the first trailer, and there was like 2 or 3 more. I couldn't tell you what they were. She doesn't know what they were. This movie was so badly good that it made us forget what the trailers were.
Yeah.
That's how good it was. Go see it in theater. Machete Kills. Trust me, it's a great time. Oh,
Very much agree.
thank you. And please like, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear from you. And have a good day.